I dressed up real cute today for the alumni meet. It's been 5 years since I last came back to my old high school. Taylor, is that you? A cheerful classmate walked over, her eyes wide with surprise. I almost didn't recognize you. You look so different. As a group of others started crowding in, I slipped away quietly. I just wanted a moment to soak it all in, to find that old rooftop corner of mine. The view was still the same, and then I saw it faintly carved into the stone wall. Morgan Taylor. My name, with a tiny heart next to it. Have you ever stumbled on a memory you swear you didn't make? I didn't carve that. So who did? Curious and a little thrown off, my mind drifted back 5 years. 17-year-old Taylor had this classic American bookworm look. Back then, my goal was simple: study hard enough to sit next to Aiden Brooks in every school debate. I went all in, studying day and night. It left me with mega thick glasses, but it paid off. Congrats on making the debate team. That was him, Aiden, smart, polished, and somehow magnetic. The girls constantly debated his type, and most thought he'd go for the classy, high-profile kind. But no one ever got him to say more than 2 sentences. Staring isn't going to boost your chances, you know? Micah sat behind me, leaning over with a smirk. I wasn't staring. Micah wasn't loud, but he always noticed the tiniest things, and he had this way of making my face light up like a tomato. Okay, no more staring. Time to be bold. I started following Aiden, just showing up at the right corners to accidentally run into him. One day, he'd believe we were meant to be. Then I heard it. Giggles. Aiden was walking with a girl. She was cute, totally the type people pictured him with. I'd never seen him laugh like that before. And just like that, my heart cracked. I dragged myself back to class and plopped down like a popped balloon. Who cut your Wi-Fi all week? Mind your business. Micah leaned forward. Just here to remind you, debates in 3 days. You should be at the library, not sulking here. He wasn't wrong. I'd worked so hard to earn that seat beside Aiden. Winning with him would be the chef's kiss. I scanned the political econ shelf and found the book I needed. I reached for it, and someone else did too. Our hands touched. Oh, Aiden, sorry. Guess it's fate. Why not prep together for our upcoming round? Yeah, of course. That'd be great. We sat together, surrounded by piles of books. Aiden was sweet, smart, and soft-spoken. I found myself asking about the girl he was with earlier. Oh, she just needed help with a calculus problem. Not romantic at all. Thank goodness. Well, I have to give Micah some credit. If she hadn't pushed me here, I never would have cleared the air with Aiden, sweetheart. We're closing in 5 minutes. I blinked awake. Oh, fudge. It was already dark outside. Sorry, I'll leave now. Don't forget your stuff. You've got a sweet boyfriend. And then I saw it. Next to my books was a single mint and a folded note. You should get some sleep and take care of yourself. You're going to crush that debate. Good luck. P.S. It helps me stay awake. I couldn't stop smiling as I tucked it away. That sweet little mint was proof Aiden cared. On debate day, I spotted Micah down below, cheering like a complete goof. I almost laughed. The debate itself was a battle. Aiden and I went all in, and the other team just looked like deer in headlights against his confidence. We totally crushed it. When they announced we won, Aiden pulled me into a hug, and I swear I levitated. That happiness lasted right up until I stepped outside the school gate and ran straight into Zeke. I spun around to escape. But he caught my arm, ignoring me now. 4 eyes. Zeke, basketball team captain, 6 feet of pure smug, and the school's #1 certified menace. I was his favorite punching bag. He only left me alone during tournaments. After that, it was back to the usual torment. Relax. Just wanted to say congrats. Solid debate. Though I was rooting for the other team. I rolled my eyes but didn't say a word. All right. All right, tomorrow morning be outside my class. I've got errands for you. Cool. Later, he is literally the only person on earth who can make my eye twitch just by breathing near me. I did not go to his class the next morning. Nope, forget it. But the price of rebellion. Now, Zeke was hunting me like prey, and I had to hide everywhere I went. He knew I always went to the library, so of course, he and his little minion set up camp right outside. Thanks to that jerk, I couldn't even see Aiden anymore. Then, something happened during PE that made me stop seeing him as the enemy. That day, I took a break from running laps and stepped aside to catch my breath. That's when 3 upperclassmen girls walked up to me, and they did not look friendly. One debate win, and you suddenly think you're all that. It was all Aiden's doing anyway. Sorry, what? Cut the innocent act. You're not in Aiden's league. Before I could even say anything, the 3rd girl angrily knocked my water bottle out of my hand. It rolled across the pavement, straight into someone's shoe. Zeke, he immediately kicked it back, almost smacking one of them. You okay? Thanks. I took the bottle from Micah, but I couldn't stop staring at Zeke. Back off, she's mine too, bully. That line made my face light up like a stop sign. Wait, what? Did he just ... claim me? Zeke didn't even look at me. He just walked away, leaving me completely stunned. Off like it was nothing. The sky stayed grey all day, not sure if it wanted to rain or just have a full-on emo breakdown. And right before the final bell rang, the heavens finally opened up. I stood under the school roof, watching everyone leave one by one. Naturally, I didn't bring an umbrella. I scanned the crowd, hoping to see Aiden somewhere. Was he still in the library, or had he already left? Did he get caught in the rain? If he showed up right now, maybe we'd share an umbrella and this whole downpour would feel romantic instead of just soggy and sad. I let out a sigh and pulled my backpack over my head, ready to make a run for it. But then a hand grabbed my arm. It was Zeke, looking as cranky as ever, holding out an umbrella. "Take it." "What about you?" I asked. There was no way I was walking under an umbrella with him, just take it, for eyes. Geez, he shoved the umbrella into my hands and took off running into the rain. I stood there like a total dork, holding his umbrella, watching him disappear into the storm. And just like that, my heart skipped a beat for the second time that day. Back at the alumni reunion, my brain was spinning. Who carved that name? Who drew that heart? Both Aiden and Zeke had stamped themselves into my high school memories. I never even got the chance to confess to Aiden and Zeke. I never thanked him for the umbrella. It's been forever since I saw either of them. If I found them now, I'd finally find out the truth. But they weren't here. I wandered over to the memory table. There were old notebooks, trophies, and our yearbook. My heart pounded as I flipped through the pages until I landed on our class picture. There I was, middle row, awkward smile, glasses way too big for my face. And then I saw him, Micah, but he wasn't looking at the camera. He was looking at me. My eyes locked onto the photo. I couldn't move. Someone tapped my shoulder. "Taylor." Oh my gosh. Hey Jess. The class president, theatre club queen, and total know-it-all was now a full-on mum with the cutest little kid. We hugged, and then, in true Jess fashion, she jumped straight into gossip mode. "So, you and Micah ever become a thing, huh?" I was confused. "What, girl? Don't play dumb. Everybody knew he liked you. He was always watching you like a little golden retriever." "Micah liked me." Yeah, I thought for sure you two figured it out by now." I opened my mouth, but nothing came out. No, I hadn't figured out anything. I'd spent most of high school spiraling over two completely different guys. I could have sworn I saw Micah here earlier, and now he's vanished again. My heart thudded. I had to find him. The idea of running into an old friend was already enough to stir me up, but knowing he might have liked me all along. Could it be? Could Micah be the one who carved my name? The stairs to the rooftop never felt longer, but I had to know, was someone up there? One of the three boys from my teenage mess of a heart, Aiden, Zeke, or Micah. I pushed open the old rooftop door, and there he was. "Hi, I've been waiting for you, Micah." He looked older, more grown up, but that smile was still the same. "Hey, hi, hi, Micah." He cleared his throat and pulled something from his pocket. "A tiny mint, just a nervous habit, helps me stay awake." What? My mind raced. As soon as the mint hit my palm, I froze. That mint, the same one that came with the note I thought Aiden left me. "You still have it. That day, you looked so peaceful. I didn't want to wake you. The professor guy dipped right after you passed out. It was all him." Micah had been the one who nudged me toward the library so I could run into Aiden. He was the one who left the mint. He was the one cheering for me at my first ever debate. You probably didn't know, but I was just one step behind Zeke that day. I was about to hand you my umbrella. I knew you were clueless. Wait, Zeke. Yeah, he liked you too. Classic boy in love energy. But me, I stayed quiet. Wow, I really was that dense. I spent years chasing Aiden, someone who never really saw me. I missed out on Zeke, a guy who protected me even when he was a total menace. And then there was Micah, my smart, sarcastic desk buddy who'd been right there all along. Did I miss anything else? Yeah, I have a girlfriend. My heart dropped. Was that disappointment? Regret? Oh, if she says yes right now. As I stood there, totally glitching, he stepped closer and flicked my forehead. Still the same silly little bookworm, haha. The one I've been waiting for this whole time. I leaned in and kissed him. That was my answer. Turns out, while waiting for me, Micah had finished carving the rest of that old message. Taylor Morgan. Part Micah Reyes. The reunion was over, but we were still standing in the schoolyard. I heard Aiden's in Europe wants to dedicate his life to research, but said he's never getting married. Oh, I didn't know that. Zeke joined the military, probably stationed on some far-off island by now. Good for him. I guess we all grow up in weird little ways, huh? You know, I don't even care if I wasn't in your past, as long as I get to be your present and your future. I squeezed his hand tight. This time, I wouldn't let something so precious slip away again.